Morning, everybody. It is a Saturday morning and it's like 60 something degrees outside. So this is a huge change of pace. Yes, I'm a little sick. I'm just getting over it, but this is about to be a super good cooking video. I got something crazy for y'all today. Get ready. So first things first, we have a little bit of a dilemma today, which is that this might not be, this is all I got in pellets, right? Like this is all of the pellets we have. And this might not be enough for what I'm trying to do today, but if I don't use these, then, you know, when else am I going to use them? So I might have to use 2 types of wood today. So that'll be interesting, but that's okay. So I'm going to close this up. We're going to try and use these for today. Oh man, that was loud. Okay. All right. So today we're making a brisket. So we're going to get this up to 250. Is that what it's at? All right, it's gonna start climbing. I'm gonna close this so it keeps all the heat in. All right, let's go get our brisket. This is what my brisket looks like. So this one's actually about 2.7 pounds, and most of briskets that you will see are a lot bigger. And you have to trim the fat off. And I can tell this has actually been pre-cut a little, so I don't think I have to do anything to this. They tell you to leave about 1/4 inch of fat on the fat side, which is pretty much what we already have. And then this part doesn't really, like, it usually has a lot more fat on it, and what I have right now doesn't really matter. We won't notice. But yeah, now we're gonna get it covered in mustard for the binder, and then some of this Cosmos cow cover. This stuff is amazing. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but it is fire. Okay, so step 1 is mustard. I can't show you guys this process because it obviously takes 2 hands. So we're just gonna do a before and after. So the first thing that goes on is the mustard. You gotta coat the whole thing. All right, I got it all mustarded up. That's a really awkward word to say, but yeah. So now it's on both sides. I'm not gonna flip it over because I just washed my hands. But now we're gonna rub some of this in all over. You gotta cover the thing. It's called cow cover. You gotta honor that. Now it's probe time. I just got this washed off, and gonna put the probe in, and then we're going to put it on the smoker because I think it hit 250. Yeah, I see you. Okay, is it at 250? It sure is. All right, it's 250 internal. Let's go grab it and let's go throw it on there. Is this gonna need more super quick? Nah, we should be good. All right, here she is in all of her glory. She's ready to go on the smoker now. We're gonna put her on at 250 degrees until she hits 165 internal. So yeah, let's do that. All right, y'all, there you have it, 250. She's in there, and now we wait. So now I'm gonna leave that on there until it hits 165 internal. Now, this varies for every person. So for me, that might take 3 or 4 hours, but that's because it's 2.7 pounds. If yours is 3 pounds, if it's 5 pounds, if it's 10 pounds, it will definitely take longer. The bigger the size of the cut, the longer it'll take to cook, the longer it's gonna take to hit that internal temperature. So if I come out here and I tell you, okay guys, this took 3 hours, and you have a cut that's a different size, you're not gonna wanna do it for 3 hours. You're gonna wanna do it until it hits 165. So that's why I tell you guys, put it on here until it hits 165 degrees internal, not for a certain time frame, if that makes sense. But yeah guys, that's all I got for you. So I'll see you when this hits 165. All right, everybody, I hope you like my pink glove. It's time. It hit 165 internal. It's actually at about 168, so I should probably get this out pretty quick. But, whew, okay, let's take it out. All right, check out that bark. It looks pretty good. Got some juices coming off it. Glad we got this when we got it. So, we're not done yet. Still got a lot of stuff to do to it, and a lot more cooking time. But there you have it. All right, got her inside, set her on the counter. Looks pretty good. Now we go into phase 2, which is basically I'm going to put this in here, and we're gonna cook it for a little longer, and we're gonna cook it with some stuff. So then it should be better. All right, let's go. First, I gotta transfer this to there. So let's do that real quick. We got her transferred. I will say I already made a mistake. It's a decent sized mistake, so we'll see. But when you are making a brisket, you want a good bark, right? Now, we got a really good bark on the other side, but we were supposed to get it on this side. Hopefully that doesn't really matter too much, but we will notice in the way it looks. It's not going to make it taste any worse, but you know, you obviously want a good bark here, and we just won't have that. So grill it on the other side. I made that mistake. I didn't really realize that. That's my bad, but it's okay. So now I'm going to tip this pan in here. How hot is this? Oh, it's actually not that hot anymore, but just going to try and savor that juice. There we go. All right, now that that's done, it is recommended that you put beef broth in here or on it, like maybe a cup or two, which we don't even have any, but I don't really want to do that this time anyway, just because like I want the raw brisket flavor, you know, like I've never actually made a brisket before. I've only done stuff, 2 briskets and turned them into things. So I want a raw brisket flavor. So we just use the fat from this, but it is recommended that you use maybe, I think 2 cups of beef broth. All right, so now you obviously wrap it in your tin foil. You can also use butcher's paper. The video I saw of the guy doing this, he used butcher's paper. And we don't have any, but I think this should be good as well. So now we're gonna put it back on here so that way we don't leak a bunch of juice or anything. Okay, so while that sits on the counter, I'm gonna kick up the smoker to about 300 degrees. There we have it, it's rising. I need this to hit 300. So I worry about these pellets. I think we'll be okay. We might be able to make it, but maybe not. I don't know, we're gonna find out. It hit 300 degrees Fahrenheit. I know you can't see it very well, but it hit 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're gonna throw it back on the smoker at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and we need it to hit to a point where it's probe tender everywhere. Here we go. Okay. Still got the probe in there, just for now. Okay, so what probe tender everywhere means is that it's obviously you can tell tender everywhere because you can poke it, and no matter where you poke it, it goes in perfectly smooth. But a lot of people are like, okay, but when is this? You know, when is it hot enough internally, or what does that mean? How long does it take? I'll explain it. So probe tender, there isn't really a good number for when it is probe tender, but it's about 195 to like maybe 210 is whenever it's about probe tender. So you should probably shoot for the middle at about 200, 205. But yeah, that's whenever you can poke it with your probe and it just goes in perfectly fine and it just flows right through. But yeah, we're gonna let it smoke until it hits about 195 internal, and then we're gonna keep poking it and see if it's probe tender, and if it's not, we will just have to babysit it. That's how it works. So see you in a little bit. One last thing I forgot to check when I was out here is the pellets. Yeah, I feel like, man, it's gonna be close on whether or not we need more. Should be interesting. All right, everybody, it hit 195 internal. I took it out of the smoker and I unwrapped it. So now, I have no idea how hot this is. Actually, it's not that bad. So now the way we test to see if it's probe tender is we kind of just poke everywhere, right? It's tender there. You shouldn't have to wiggle it out anywhere. It should just go in pretty buttery smooth, and it honestly is. There's a couple of spots so far. Yeah, like that one right there. Over there is good. Right here in the middle, that's kind of rough. So, all right, so I wrapped it back up, as you can see, and then the probe is still in there, but I didn't like plug it into the meat, so I didn't also plug it into here. So now that I know it's 300 degrees Fahrenheit in there, I'm gonna give it about 15 more minutes in there on 300, and it should be probe tender everywhere in there. So see you guys in 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes is over. It's time to take her out. We gave it that 15 minutes. The 15 minutes is over. I brought it inside. It's on the counter. This is the boring part though. We gotta let it sit for about an hour. It's recommended, the bigger your piece, the longer you should wait. I would do 2 hours if you have like a good size one, but it's 2.7. So we're gonna do about an hour. And so see you guys soon.
You need a knife and a fork.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's been an hour. It's sat. It's probe tender everywhere. I didn't get the bark because I did the wrong side like I told you guys, but It's still good, so we're gonna cut it up. All right, here we go. The brisket.
It's pretty good looking.
I'm gonna cut it open.
Is it Dr. Pepper again?
No.
Looks pretty good, man. Ready?
Overdone and underdone? Really?
I think it's perfect. I do. I say it every time, but like every time you do it, it gets a little better.
Yeah, hope so. Well, cut me off a piece. So I left the fat on there.
That's all right.
You're supposed to leave about a 1/4 inch of fat. I'd say that's pretty close. But
So you need a bite?
yeah. All right, so that's pretty good. Wow, that is good.
Told you.
The only mistake I made though is, as you guys can see here, there's no bark because I cooked it originally on the wrong side, which is not a problem. Like, it's not something that impacts the flavor, but it's like a texture thing. So should have cooked it originally with the fat down instead of up, but still tastes the same.
Fat adds flavor.
But it should have sat in the fat the other way.
You guys are wishing you had smell-o-vision. It's blurry.
Why is it blurry? Anyway.
It was
not
doing
blurry
cinematic.
Yeah. Oops.
So was it zooming in on me when I was taking a bite?
I don't think so.
I bet that was pretty cinematic.
That would be pretty cinematic.
No cap.
Wow. Goodness.
This is all fat.
That's pretty gross. I'm not a fan of that.
That just hits you right here.
Yeah, sure does.
Dude.
It is,
If you guys need us, you know where we'll be.
it's pretty good though.
This we bought at the local meat market. You know what we need to do is I need to tell them we have YouTube. See if they'll sponsor you.
It'd be pretty cool.
Like if people went and bought at that meat market where we shop, just because we gave them a shout out.
Yeah. Well, I gotta.
We had to switch sides because Case films with the wrong hand.
Yeah, I filmed with the wrong hand. That's probably why it was.
I film with the right hand.
Yeah, I do too.
No, I don't. I film with the left hand.
Oh, okay.
So you film with the right hand.
I'm the weird one then. That's pretty good.
You
though,
thought that
y'all.
was a 1/4 inch of fat?
Oh wow. Okay. There's too much fat on one side. Oops.
That hit the spot, man. Let me tell you something, dude. I'm gonna give you a clip. We're talking with our mouths full. You have to get over it. I'm gonna give you a clip to show them of some raccoons. How do you feel about smoking a raccoon?
Ew. That just feels like wrong and gross. No way. Tell you what though, that seasoning is good, right?
It's very good.
We should get those people to sponsor us. That'd be cool.
Who is it?
The Cosmos.
Did you show it on the camera?
Yeah, I did. Those people, man. If anybody could sponsor me, I would hopefully be them. I love their seasoning. It's really good.
What do you think?
It's about to yawn. It's pretty
Are you
good though.
feeling better? Did you tell them you're sick and made us food?
Yeah, that's why I washed my hands between literally everything I did. Even like picking up, putting down the camera. I wash my hands all the time.
I don't care. I don't get sick.
I know, but I cared and I didn't want anybody else to get sick. It's really good though, and I think I did a good job.
I don't get sick. You know, Uncle Kyle got bit by a tick.
You can't eat meat or whatever.
He can now, but he got alpha-gal.
What's that?
That's where you can't eat red meat.
Oh.
But see, I don't get sick like that. If I got bit by a tick, I wouldn't get alpha-gal. I'd get alpha man. The tick would get sick.
Wow.
The tick would die.
Wow. I'm sure he would. Sure.
This is more like you'd pull it apart and eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little done,
No.
but as thick as this is, it'd be tough to undercook it. Like, it'd be tough to let this finish on a plate because if you take it off too early, you may sacrifice all that good flavor.
It is a little done, but I think that's just because of the size. Yeah, the size was a little weird to
It was a
cook with.
thick brisket.
Well, it's thick, but it was also small compared to like a big brisket.
Yeah. This wasn't a Frank brisket.
Yeah,
That dude had some brisket on him.
he sure did. It's really good though. The seasoning is amazing.
We're sitting on the porch. It's 72 degrees. We're in the shade for another couple hours. There's a slow breeze showing the flag. Just sitting out here, just enjoying it. Hey, you keep it down over there. You're next.
I bet we can make some pretty good pork butts over there.
Oh yeah. Willow's gonna eat good tonight.
Yeah,
That's some fat.
it's a lot of good fat. She'll love that.
We give the other dogs snacks as well, but Willow's like, she's bigger than Cabela now.
Oh yeah. Well, Cabela, yeah, she's old. Her teeth she can't do anything too crazy. I give her stuff all the time, but it's got to be small. Goose, I mean, you got to have like really small portions. Oscar will eat anything. So, yeah.
But we don't want to load them up either because Oscar's chunky.
He is a big dude.
Well, did you tell him what you're going to start doing? You're going to start grilling more? Are you going to smoke more? Are you gonna...
Yeah, I'm gonna start smoking more. Honestly, I debated whether or not like I could just go full-time smoking stuff because it's easier for me and I would learn quicker and more just because you guys already see all the farm content on his page. So it would be more enjoyable for me to smoke all the time.
You have a passion for it, too.
Yeah, of course. I love cooking. So
Did you
I'd
show
be
him
down
your
to
new
do that.
spectacles?
Yeah. Yep, I got them on right now. I can see better and they tint outside, which you probably noticed. But yeah, pretty sweet.
Well, you got told you have eyes that are what, 3 times more sensitive than...
Yeah, three times more sensitive to light than everybody else's. So, or like
sensitive to light.
an average eye, I mean.
Yeah, because he never comes out of his room and always plays games.
Okay.
That's what everyone's going to say. I just thought I'd
It's
help
not,
him.
we asked him
The
if,
doctor said no.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't matter. He's very light-eyed.
he said it's
Which is the start of it.
unrelated.
Yep.
So,
He said they're completely unrelated. So,
yep.
anyway,
That's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And guess we'll go full-time cooking. It'd be pretty cool. So,
some animals every now and then.
yeah.
Yeah, like the ones we're going to eat and grill and smoke.
Yeah. I'm hopefully going to make something pork-related next episode. So.
I mean, technically this was an animal.
At one point, yeah.
We just don't know its name.
It's
I would
pretty good,
imagine this was a number.
Probably.
It didn't have a name.
Yeah, I know.
So,
All right, well,
all right.
that's all I got for y'all today.
Stay smoky.
Stay smoky. Love y'all.